Hi everyone, it's Mr. Right here and it's great to have you back. This video today is a bit different, a bit special because it's all to mark VE Day, which is today. Now for 6 long years there was bloodshed and there was sacrifice in our country and Europe during World War II. And today marks the day when peace finally came to Europe, when the Nazi and German armies surrendered. And Winston Churchill, who was then the Prime Minister, announced that today would be known as VE Day. V meaning victory and E, Europe, meaning victory in Europe. It marked the beginning of peace brought back to Europe and people could reclaim the lives they once had. And of course the streets were filled with people celebrating, singing and dancing and bonfires. And Queen Elizabeth herself, then Princess Elizabeth in her teenage years, joined those parties in the streets with her sister Princess Margaret. And Colonel Tom Moore, as he's now known, of course, our hero, raising so many millions for the NHS, he himself served in World War II all those many years ago. And today is a time of remembrance of the sacrifice that people like him and ordinary people made to try and bring about peace again. And Colonel Tom Moore was honoured, wasn't he, on his 100th birthday last week by a flyover of 2 amazing Spitfires. They were planes that were flown and used in the war. And I thought of a little bit of a VE Day challenge that was linked to that. So here is your fun VE Day challenge. I've already done one. So what I'd like you to do, your challenge, is to try and make some paper aeroplanes. And you can try and fly them as far as you can, or you can make a target on the floor and try and land it gently, safely on the target. Now this isn't just any old paper aeroplane, it's a VE Day paper aeroplane. I've decorated it in the Union Jack flag, and the colours of course being red, white and blue. And I've also dedicated this to a hero, and of course it's Colonel Tom Moore, and on the other side I put happy birthday. So my Spitfire is in dedication in honour of Colonel Tom Moore, just like the ones that flew over his home to honour him on his 100th birthday. And what I'd like you to do is, when you make your paper airplane, I'd like you to think of a hero who you would like to dedicate yours to. So it could be somebody who lives with you, it could be somebody you know, or it could be someone from the media who's inspired you. Of course, heroes don't all have to be like superheroes in movies. They could be people that help us in small ways or help us to feel good about ourselves. So have a go. Like me, you might be struggling for paper. I'm starting to run out. So what I've done is I've had a little look around the home and thought about other things you can use to make your paper aeroplanes. And I found some different things. I found a flyer that came through the door, so that's what this one's made of. I particularly like this one. It zooms so fast. And I found some magazines that were lying around. So these two were from bits of the magazines I pulled out. And this one here, a bit experimental, this one. This was some cereal packaging that I had a go at, and it flies in a very unusual way. Have a go and see what happens when you try yours out. But yeah, so there we have it. And of course, lots of charities are asking people if they could decorate their homes in red, white and blue for VE Day today to celebrate. And you might want to hang these up in your window next to your rainbows. And it'll be a lovely way to mark today and to help share good thoughts about what people did back then, and also about what people are doing now to help out during these times. So I hope you have fun trying it out and have lots of fun, and I'll see you again soon.